It's Tuesday, the 29th of November 2022, and that means it's the weekly reset in Destiny 2 where the content rotates and the vendors and the challenges reset, and we have a chance for new content to develop into the game. Stay tuned for info related to the final week of Season of Plunder. We've got Nightfall information, we've got Banshee's weekly weapons, what is in Ada's stock, and also what is in the Eververse store this week. Well, if you're new around here or find this useful, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below for all the latest Destiny 2 content, and turn on notifications by hitting that bell, and roughly 98% of viewers who watch This Week in Video Games aren't subscribed, so subscribe today and never miss an update. Well, let's check out those weekly reset items for the week. Well, as we logged in today, we had a new cutscene. It looks like Osiris is going to be back next season, and he should play a major part in us getting to Neptune. Well, just in case you missed it, let's check out that cutscene now.
And in the last city, as Mithrax would say, the light provides. The Guardians gave their treasures to those in need. Our people were being cared for. And Mithrax could take time to study the secrets of the reliquaries. He said they were connected by threads he alone could perceive, and that they whispered to him. He performed a conversion. He claimed from them a mass of primal darkness. He distilled it, transformed its terrifying energy into a more agreeable state. And Osiris, my phoenix, who broke time itself to bring me to his side, awoke. As he recovered, Osiris would tell us how the energy opened his mind. Let him remember Sabathun's thoughts and fears as if they were his own. He would tell us about power she knew of, a secret hidden away on Neptune. Yes, he would explain all of this. But when he first opened his eyes, his words were only, "Saint, my love." That was all. And that was enough.
Well, also, it's the final week of the season, so make sure you turn in those materials. You can also pick up your rewards from vendors and also hoard some bounties for next season. Well, that community event is still going on. We completed the goals, but if you want to get that ghost shell, then you will need to farm some captain's coins. And all you need to do is interact with that chest in the tower. I do have a video on how to farm captain's coins quickly, so check that out on the channel. Also, the Season of Plunder title is much easier to get now than it was before. I still have a few triumphs to clear up, but we've only got 7 days left until the end of the season, so if you want to get that real life pin from the Bungie store, I would recommend doing it in the next 7 days. We're looking at the Nightfall for the week, so we've got the Fallen Saber, and the Duty Bound is your weapon for the week. Also, if you do a Grandmaster Nightfall, there's also going to be Fallen Saber, and you will get an Adept Duty Bound, and Duty Bound, I do believe, is going away, so this week is your last chance to get hold of one for a while. Also, it's not here at the moment, but Trials of Osiris will be back at the weekend, and it is your final chance to get Arede's Regret and Aisha's Embrace. And also this week we got bonus ranks across all playlists, and that includes Vanguard Ops, Crucible, and also Gambit 2. Next up, let's have a look at the raids and the dungeons for the week, starting off with the Vow of the Disciple. It looks like the Vow of the Disciple is the featured raid for the week. As you can see, all of the challenges there. Let's check out the rest of the raids. So over on to the Legends tab and the Vault of Glass. This week's challenge is the Only Oracle for You. We've got the Kingsfall raid as well. This week's challenge is The Grass is Always Greener. Looking down at the Prophecy Dungeon, looks like some pinnacle gear is available, so I believe the Prophecy Dungeon is the featured dungeon for the week. Heading on over to the Dreaming City, looking at the Last Wish raid, the challenge is Summoning Ritual. Going down to the moon, we have the Garden of Salvation raid, and this week's challenge is Leftovers. And last but not least, got the Deepstone Crypt. This week's challenge is Of All Trades. Next up, let's have a look at the playlists and the pinnacles for the week, starting off with the Vanguard. As I mentioned, the Nightfall is Fallen Saber. That one is on the Cosmodrome. Same goes for the Grandmaster Nightfall, and Duty Bound is your weapon this week. Next up, let's have a look at Vanguard Ops. This week we have a Void Sin, so put on your Void subclass, do 3 Vanguard Ops, and you will get some pinnacle gear. Next up, looking at Crucible, so the rotating playlist this week is Team Scorched. Do 3 matches of Control, you get some pinnacle gear. And Trials of Osiris is back at the weekend. You can also get some pinnacle gear from Crucible Labs. Going on over to Gambit, so do 3 matches of Gambit in regular or freelance mode, and you get some pinnacle gear. And don't forget, across all playlists this week, in the final week of the season, there's going to be double XP, so that has a really, really good chance to get some loot. Well, we are in the tower, as we always are on a Tuesday. Let's check out Banshee's weekly weapons. First of all, we've got Scathed Lock, so we've got Heating Up and Eye of the Storm. Too bad at all. We've got Shepherd's Watch, that's Tunnel Vision and Opening Shot. A pretty nice roll. We've got Contingency Plan, that is Tunnel Vision and Kill Clip. And then we've got the Snorri FR5, Impulsive Reloader and Frenzy. We also have the Palmyra B, that is Surplus and Lasting Impression. And finally we've got the Typhon GL5, that is Impulse Amplifier and Explosive Light. Let's check in with Ada 1 and see what mods she has for us today. Got Rocket Launcher Scavenger. Rocket launchers get bonus reserves when picking up heavy ammo. Got Auto Rifle Dexterity, so faster ready and stow speed for auto rifles. We've got Wrath of Rasputin, so solar splash damage final blows have a chance to create a Warmind cell. And finally, we've got the Fire Team Medic, so destroying a Warmind cell creates a burst of healing for you and allies near you. Well, last but certainly not least, let's have a look at the Eververse store and see what items are available for Bright Dust. First of all, we have Welded Brass as a shader. Very nice indeed. We've got Hazardous Projection. We've got Grimmest Hunter. It's for Leviathan's Breath. Look at that. A pretty nice ornament. We've got Omen of Saturn. Have a look at the rest of the Bright Dust items. Before we do that, actually, don't forget that the Fortnite armor is available as a very, very popular set. And if you've got one piece or a couple of pieces, that is at a discounted price. I think it looks pretty good. I would recommend getting it. Next up, we got the Moonbound projection. Very cool. Honor of the Empress. That is for Skyburner's Oath. Looking very good. Induction Ceremony. That is for Storm Dancer's Brace. For some reason, I don't have Storm Dancer's Brace. Yeah, it might be the only piece of exotic armor I haven't got. Then we got Xenothalasic Voyage. Certainly not easy for me to say that one. Lightweight Custom. That is very cool. Very Rasputin-esque. Great stuff, Dance. Look at that. Love it. Love it. And Fiddler's Dance. The 2 dances today. Yes, I think this is going to be good. That is very cool. Then we've got Pyramid Entrance. All you creatures of the darkness. We've got DAITO Capsule Entrance. Pretty cool. Signal Processed. We've got SMUDGEPOT BRUISE. Have this one, so that's quite interesting. Looks pretty good. Always good to get shaders. COPPERTONE PATINA. Nice indeed. Get that one too. We've got First Light. Smart. Like it. We've got Vibrant Beach. That is very vibrant. Look at that. Well, that is going to be it for the weekly reset information on the 29th of November 2022. Well, it is the final week of Season of Plunder. Don't forget to pick up all of your items from vendors. I'm sure there is loads of loot there for you to pick up. And also finish off that title for Season of Plunder as well. Good to finish off those seals. But wherever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, I hope you have a good time. We've got a new season coming next week, so it is a really, really exciting time in the Destiny universe. Whatever you get up to in Destiny 2 this week, I hope you have a good time. As always, thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you really, really soon.